I have some pretty epic news that I wanted to share with you guys, but I want to give you a little bit of backstory before I just come out and spring the news on you. You guys know that I've been doing this Beachbody coaching thing for a few years now. At first, I guess you could say that I was like a discount coach. I wasn't really sure what I wanted from the business. I wasn't really sure how it worked as a business. I had done a whole lot of the direct sales kind of thing, and I never saw it as a life business. I always saw it more of a hobby. I work for the government at a 9 to 5 job and I do this. I never saw it as I am a Beachbody coach. Like, this is what I do. And, so at first that's kind of how I started figuring it out. And I would say about 8, maybe 10 months ago, I kind of started it dawned on me, I was seeing friends of mine and coach friends and mentors quitting their 9 to 5 jobs to be full-time coaches. I saw them living their dream of not having a boss, not having someone to report to, being able to be in every aspect of their family's lives. I left the hair industry because I thought that I really hated the industry, and I went to the hotel industry, which I like, but I've realized that I just hate working for someone. I hate not being able to call the shots. I hate not being able to be in my family's life. And it's really hard to have to tell your kid, no, I can't because I have to work. I'm off these next 2 days, and my daughter is so excited. And all I really wanted to do was cry when she said, Mommy, you get to be home and pick me up. And I want that every day. I want to be able to quit my 9 to 5 kind of job and stay home with her and just coach. So, about 8 months ago, I really realized this. It really kind of hit me. And as a coach, you hear, find your why. What is it that drives you to want to work this business? And for a while, it was just always, I want to make more money. But then I realized that it's not really about the money. It's about the quality of what I'm doing with my time. And it's about family, and it's about spending time with them. So, right about this time, everybody was getting ready to go to this thing called Coach Summit, which is this huge 3-4 day conference. And they do it all over the place. The first one, I didn't really pay attention. I just kind of saw Coach posting pictures. They had gone to Las Vegas. And so, I wasn't really in this for the business, so I didn't really care. But last year, I thought, oh, they're doing live streaming of some of the ceremonies. Let me watch it. And so I remember tuning in live to the opening ceremony and just seeing what Coach Summit was. And then I really was watching the pictures that my mentors and my fellow coaches were posting, and just this ache in my heart that I need to be there. This is what's going to change for me. This is what's going to just mentally change me, emotionally change me, and just drive me in making this career change. And I'm going to cry. I made a promise to myself right about then that I would be at Summit. I don't know how, and I didn't know how. It was an impossible wish that I had, but I knew that I needed to be at Summit. I needed to be with these people. I needed to hear what was being taught, and I needed to be there. This would be the pivotal moment in my career. And so I made this promise to myself last summer, and I got myself on the wait list, and I tried. I was chugging along, and I was trying, and I was trying, and I was trying. And I never thought that I would get the email, because there were just so many coaches that wanted to go, and it was just kind of, oh, I hope I get my email. But I never really thought about past that, how am I going to afford to pay for said ticket? But this month, everything just, I feel like I've been climbing this mountain and climbing and just waiting for the downhill. Well, this month was my downhill, and this month I made enough to be able to afford my ticket whenever the email came. My email came last week, and I paid for my ticket with my retail commissions, and I'm going to Summit. I'm going to Nashville, and I'm so excited. And that is like my big news, is that I'm going to Summit, and I know that you guys don't really get it, and it's probably hard if you're not in the Beachbody industry to understand like the big pivotal deal that this is, but I know that my hard work is finally paying off. I know that my wish to quit my job altogether by New Year's is going to come true. Like, I know that if I just keep trucking along as hard as I can, that it's going to happen, and I'm going to be able to be with my family full time. And I am just so excited, and I want to share with you guys my excitement, and also just the message that if you put your mind and your heart to it, like, you can do it. I didn't know how this was going to happen. I didn't know how we were going to make this, because it's not like I'm, making a whole ton of money now, but I had this desire and I worked hard enough and I made it happen. And I will make it happen again and again and again. And I will keep working so hard because it's something that I truly desire in my heart. And you guys, like, if I can do it, you can do it. Like, the girl who had so much doubt and so much negativity in her mind, who thought, crap is just going to keep happening and it's never going to get better, I decided to switch that mindset, and I decided to really go for it, and I decided to stop waiting for it to fall into my lap, and I started going out and getting it. And I went out and I got it, and I'm going to get it all the way to Nashville, Tennessee in July, because I'm going to Summit. And I am just so excited about it. And I want you guys to be so excited about your dreams too. And I want you to know that if you can dream it, you can do it. Like, no lie. I'm not kidding. And, you can do it. You really can. But you have to try. You have to go for it. You have to put your mind to it. And you have to work hard. And I've been feeling for the last year that, like, my hard work is never going to pay off, but it's finally starting to pay off, and there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and you can do it, I promise. So that's my big news, and I'm so glad that I was able to share it with you guys, and I hope that you have an amazing day, and that you go for those dreams, you go for the goal that you have set for yourself, and no matter how impossible it seems, because I'm telling you guys, like, Nashville was this big Mount Olympus sized dream. I felt like poor puny little Hercules working his tail off to get to Mount Olympus. But you guys, like, I'm there, I'm getting there, and if I can do it, you can do it. So stop doubting, stop fearing, stop worrying. Just work hard, and your hard work will pay off. I promise. Have a great day, you guys.